Today is Tuesday the 14th of April 2015, and this is a follow-up in the Crrow777 Lunar Wave saga. I've been getting an awful lot of comments and questions, and my email inbox has just exploded, and unfortunately I cannot keep up with the messages. It's just overwhelming. I'd like to respond to all the questions, especially if they are sincere questions and not just people hating. There are some very good questions that have been asked, and I would like to answer them all. What I'm looking at doing is setting up a live Google Plus YouTube Hangout. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, new subscriber. Good news. I'm looking at doing a live Google Plus Hangout where people can call in or join the chat and ask questions. As I say, there are some very good questions being asked, and I would like to be able to answer them. I'm getting the same questions being repeatedly answered, and you know, I can make a video for each one, but it might be good to actually have a hangout. Now, one of the things that has come up too is about the Skype call. Now, in one of my recent videos, Crrow777 More Lies Exposed, the Skype call, I challenged Crow to make a copy of that audio recording of our private Skype conversation that was recorded just under a year ago, not well over a year ago as Crow claims. I've asked him to make a copy of that recording and to send it to me so that I can go through it and bleep out any personal confidential information of mine and of Crow's that should not be broadcast to the world, and I will send it back to him, all 53 minutes and 39 seconds of it. He can go through it and check it and make sure that I haven't you know, played any tricks with it and cut anything out, and then he can publish it on his YouTube channel in full. Only the bits that are private and confidential information would be bleeped out, but the rest of the conversation can be broadcast in full so that people can hear what we discussed in context and hear exactly what I said. I will also upload it to my channel so people can hear. Now, this is a Countup timer from when I uploaded this video about the Skype call. This is now 1 day, 19 hours and 33 minutes since I uploaded that video, asking Crow to provide that recording. And you'll find the link to this timer underneath my other video and underneath this video. Now, while I'm at it, I will comment on a couple of the questions that have come in about the clips that I used in my explanation of the lunar wave. Some people are saying, well, they don't look exactly like the lunar wave. Well, certainly one of them doesn't look exactly like the lunar wave. It certainly looks more spectacular than Crow's lunar wave, the way that it swirls and shifts all over the moon. But the second one, remember there were two clips. In my view, the second one looks exactly like Crow's lunar wave. The only difference is that we don't see two waves, but people seem to forget that I'm working with clips that have been sent to me. These clips are only 5 and 10 seconds long each, respectively, and they were part of a compilation of a video showing aircraft flying over in front of the moon. Now, with those clips being so short, it's quite possible that after the camera was switched off, or after the clip was edited, that there was indeed a second wave. But of course I've got no way of knowing that. And people can say, well, why don't you go out and film some? Well, for the same reason that Crow has been saying, you know, it's taken thousands of hours of filming to get these lunar waves that he's filmed. And how many has he filmed? Is it 4? I think we're up to a count of about 12 now from various sources. I can't remember exactly how many Crow claims to have filmed, but you know, herein lies the problem, is that you can spend many, many hours filming the moon and never see this. And the same thing is too that, you know, I went through many videos. In fact, I was just about to give up looking for lunar wave videos in aircraft passing the moon, and the two clips that I used were it was lucky I actually got to them, because I was about to give up. I think I was on to about the end of the second page of all of the videos that I'd gone through, and most of them just showed distant shots and things like that. These ones were up fairly close. And you know, again, I need to reiterate that I do not believe that aircraft are causing all of the lunar wave. events that we see. I'm not saying that all of the lunar waves that Crow has filmed and that the others that he has linked to are caused by aircraft. What I am saying, though, is that I certainly do believe that they're caused by atmospheric disturbance, atmospheric layering, such as passing warm and cold air masses, or even the effects of gravitational buoyancy waves in the atmosphere. But the problem is, again, how can I demonstrate that? I can't predict when a warm and cold air mass is passing through. You can't see it. So even if I film the moon when a warm and cold air mass passes through causing a lunar wave, I can't point to it and say, look, there is a warm and cold air mass, can you see it? Because no, you won't be able to see it, it's invisible. The only evidence that you will see is the lunar wave. But if I film a so-called lunar wave, then people will point and say, oh look, you filmed a lunar wave, the glitch in the moon hologram. You see the problem? It's a bit like filming a rainbow. I could challenge any one of Crow's supporters to go out and film a rainbow in the next week. Now, they'll be damned lucky if they can actually film a rainbow. We've all seen rainbows. I filmed one about 3 weeks ago, and you know, that was a very rare opportunity for me to film a rainbow, because you know, even though it rains and you might have sunshine, you don't always see a rainbow, and it's the same with atmospheric effects. You're not going to see a so-called lunar wave every time an aircraft flies in front of the moon. And like I said, I went through many videos before I actually found those clips by Crosswind showing this lunar wave effect. In fact, he picked it up in his videos several times. But most of those clips are so short because it's a compilation. He's cutting from one scene of a plane flying in front of the moon to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So he's not pausing to look for a lunar wave. I mean, he had no inkling of what he was filming at the time. He was just filming aircraft. And, you know, herein lies the problems of trying to film this sort of thing. But anyway, that's what I want to do. I want to set up a live Google Plus Hangout. Astronomy Live and I are also planning on doing a Hangout at some stage, which we will post notice of on our YouTube channels so that people can participate. We will take calls from anyone, and the only rule, of course, is that you are respectful. Crow is welcome to participate, and I would absolutely undertake to be respectful of Crow if he wanted to call in and discuss his lunar wave, which I doubt that he will, because he has so far refused to participate in any sort of analysis that might come to a conclusion other than the one that he wants. But if he does decide that he wants to call in, I absolutely undertake to be respectful, to not talk over him, to not abuse him, but to let him state his case. And I've got a few questions for Crow as well, of course. So there we have it. I don't want this video to be too long, so there is an update. And my apologies if I don't respond to your questions, because, as I say, my inbox is just exploding, and I just don't have the energy or the time to go through all of these messages and reply. So there is an update for you. As always, do check out my Facebook discussion page, Voices of Reason to Explain X or VORTEX. You'll find a link in the description area. Thank you for watching. Hello YouTube, this is Dazza the Cameraman. Today is Tuesday the 14th of April 2015, and this is a follow-up in the Crrow777 Lunar Wave saga. I've been getting an awful lot of comments and questions, and my email inbox has just exploded, and unfortunately I cannot keep up with the messages. It's just overwhelming. I'd like to respond to all the questions, especially if they are sincere questions and not just people hating. There are some very good questions that have been asked, and I would like to answer them all. What I'm looking at doing is setting up a live Google Plus YouTube Hangout. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, new subscriber. Good news. I'm looking at doing a live Google Plus Hangout where people can call in or join the chat and ask questions. As I say, there are some very good questions being asked, and I would like to be able to answer them. I'm getting the same questions being repeatedly answered, and you know, I can make a video for each one, but it might be good to actually have a hangout. Now, one of the things that has come up too is about the Skype call.